Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we take a fine-tooth comb to corporate filings and tell you what it all means, especially when the numbers take a surprising turn. Today we're diving into a filing from Global Technologies, Ltd or GTL, as they're known on the stock market. This isn't your typical deep dive into quarterly numbers because GTL is playing catch-up. They're issuing a current report, which often means something important happened that couldn't wait for a regular filing. And get this, they're talking about getting their 2025 financial audit done and redoing their 2024 financial statements. That is a big deal, and it tells us a story right off the bat. Before we get into the nitty-gritty, if you like breaking down complex corporate news into simple terms, make sure you are subscribed. And hey, we have a great community over on Discord, with the link in the description below, where we discuss these filings and more. Scroll Global Technologies, Ltd Scroll. So, what is happening with GTLL? Well, they're confirming that their accounting firm, GCPA LLC, is still on board to help them finish their 2025 financial audit. But here is the kicker. They also need to restate their 2024 financial statements. When a company has to restate past financial reports, it usually means there were errors or misstatements in the original filings. This can shake investor confidence because it calls into question the accuracy of previously reported information. They're aiming to get the big annual report, the Form 10-K, filed by the 31st of December 2025, and right after that they'll tackle the quarterly report, the Form 10-Q, for the period ending the 30th of September 2025. The goal, they say, is to get all their filings completely up to date. Now, let's look at what is actually being traded. GTL is class of common stock trades under the symbol GTL on the OTC markets, also known as pink for small companies. Trading on over-the-counter markets means they are not listed on major exchanges like the NYSE or NASDAQ. This often comes with less liquidity and can mean more volatility. The core message here is that GTL is working hard to get its financial reporting back on track. They acknowledge the audit process has been rigorous and comprehensive, which they believe is good for shareholders. This is the kind of language companies use to reassure investors when things seem a bit shaky. The need to restate financials is a significant event. It could stem from accounting errors, changes in accounting principles, or even issues related to fraud. While they don't give specific reasons for the restatement, the fact that it is happening suggests that some previous financial figures might not have been as solid as they appeared. Think about it this way: if you were building a house and found out a foundation from last year was faulty, you'd have to dig it up and fix it before you could build any higher. That is essentially what GTL is doing with its financial statements. It is a necessary but often disruptive process. Looking at the signature block, we see H. Wyatt Flippin signing off on behalf of Global Technologies, Ltd. This is standard practice in SEC filings, where a duly authorized officer confirms the report's accuracy. The date of this report is the 12th of December 2025. Aligning with the earliest event reported. This tells us they are actively managing their reporting obligations. While this filing doesn't contain detailed financial tables, its significance lies in what it implies. The need to restate financial statements for the prior year is a major red flag. It suggests potential accounting issues that need to be corrected. The company's commitment to completing audits and catching up on filings is a positive step, but investors will undoubtedly be scrutinizing the restated financials very closely. The delay in filing and the need for restatement can impact investor confidence, and potentially the company's ability to raise capital or secure favorable terms in future business dealings. My take on this is that Global Technologies, Ltd, is in a recovery mode. The biggest strength here is their apparent commitment to transparency and getting their reporting in order, even if it is a bit late. Is the very fact that they need to restate financials. This raises questions about internal controls and the accuracy of past earnings and financial positions. The main risk is that the restatement could reveal even more significant problems than currently anticipated, or that the delay itself will harm their business operations and investor relationships. The opportunity for them is to rebuild trust by providing accurate and timely financial information moving forward. If they can successfully navigate this period and get back to standard reporting cycles, they may regain some investor confidence. Conversely, if this process is prolonged or reveals deeper issues, it could spell trouble for GTL to wrap up. Global Technologies Ltd is undergoing a critical financial cleanup. The market will be watching closely for the revised 2024 financials and the 2025 reports to see if they can truly put this behind them. If you found this deep dive helpful, please give this video a like and subscribe for more. And don't forget to join our Discord community. The link is in the description. Wednesday, love to hear your thoughts on GTL's situation, so drop a comment below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.